Two-stepping, just out here killing, getting hot in here. Plus, kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing, but you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I don't enjoy the lights like you.
Joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're in Vivint Smart Home Arena in downtown Salt Lake City. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz playing host to the LA Clippers. Mitchell on the drive, but he can't finish.
So, Ed, my man P. Bev the other day made some comments on social media. I want to get your reaction. He said, I'll tell you right now, we are the best team in LA. How do you feel about it?
Jay, since the Clippers moved from San Diego, I don't know if that's been the case once. Maybe going back a few years, but LeBron James is in LA now. I don't know if Patrick Beverly's right on that one. And count the basket inside.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
LA Clippers with the basketball. It's PG for two. It goes down. Oh, he's feeling good. Maybe too good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by a ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button.
Are you kidding me?
Sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Great dish to set it up. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul.
Come on, David, let's go.
When you can get it.
Oh!
Down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player
Zuba.
create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Beverly into the front court. Lead is two.
How?
Lays it up and in.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Mitchell with it up top. He'll run the offense. Yes. And a
Okay.
He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the
There you go,
offensive player.
David.
Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Donovan Mitchell at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80%
Okay.
at the line.
Okay.
To Paul George. Has a look.
Oh, gosh.
Paul George.
Don't want to see that on stream.
That's what you want. Jay, when you break down Paul George,
Let's go,
where is he at
Mike.
his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George.
How is that
when
not
he's
in?
the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert.
I literally froze. Okay.
George buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself. His first effort off the mark. And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
A lot of contact on that. The opening
Okay,
tip, one
give it
by
to
the
David.
Jazz as we get started in Salt Lake City.
What the frick?
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
Guys like
Already.
Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. and number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
2 for 2 on that trip. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with this.
Why is they fouling?
Donovan Mitchell, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2.
2 for 2. 2 for 2 for the free throw line.
To George. Beverly. Strong finish for Paul George.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk.
Let's go, D-Rich.
Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Let's go. Let's go.
To any fans out there that thought Donovan Mitchell didn't put any stock into the fact that he was not the Rookie of the Year, you are wrong. Donovan Mitchell is that type of guy that uses everything in his power to fuel him to be the best on the court each and every day. If that was a campaign he built with Adidas, rookie question mark, it doesn't matter. That perceived failure is something that will only make this kid better tomorrow.
Mitchell with the basketball. Leads 1.
Who are you talking to? Nobody?
Second effort. And a
Why are you using the...
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Why are you using the Jazz? Because if we had 2 controllers, I would whip you in this game. With what team? Any.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly, deep left corner.
Is that Kawhi? Yeah. No, he looks so weird.
And finishes strong.
Boban. Oh,
When
wait.
you get your prescription, you take your medicine, and you call it a day.
Mike Conley?
And he scores.
Wait,
He may have
Chris Paul
taken
real
a
quick.
big step that time, but they'll
Here,
count
Chris
the
Paul.
ball.
I am.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's...
Alright, how about the chair real quick? What'd you do? That was Marla. I mean, Hallie. In a couple minutes, it's my turn. Okay.
Beverly into the front court. They're down 3. To Leonard. Knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's Leonard for 2. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Leonard. And the basket good at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Whoa, what a
What?
finish.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side, on the help side, make sure you're playing those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible. when you
Yes,
put the second.
sir.
done.
How?
They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named 6th Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Thabo Sefolosha has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 73%. Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Clippers have the basketball to Williams. And he hits.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
What the frick?
Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Thabo Sefolosha. Beverly to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
And they call the foul. Don't the breeze
How?
here, Jay.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
What time is it? 12:08.
George for 2, and it's rebounded by Green. Mitchell with it up top. Leads 5. Stuffs it down
Get
with
dunked on.
authority.
Pat Bell.
Right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Green. Kawhi Leonard. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you give poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Knocked loose. Jazz have it. Gets a look. Can't hit. 20-footer at the buzzer. It's good to beat the buzzer. He got
That
off
went in?
just in time. So count the basket, and they're back within striking distance at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of course. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
I don't know if I'm watching an all-star game or a regular season game, because I'm telling you right now, Ed, if it was the regular season, which it is, by the way, you probably want to see some teams play some defense.
To Conley. Runner's good there.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender did it.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Rudy Gobert returns last year. The Jazz go on their run. Jay, how reliant is Utah on the Frenchman?
I would say pretty heavily, considering he's the reigning NBA Defensive Player of the Year. This team has to win it on the defensive end. That is the mentality of the Utah Jazz.
To Williams. Lou Williams. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
And that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And there's the whistle. Neither player giving up an inch. We have a tie-up. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. And he hits.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Williams. That's out. Last touch by Mike.
No.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Subbing in for the Utah Jazz, number 44,
George. Can't connect. Good defense. He had nowhere to go. The result, jump ball. They're in position.
Oh,
Let's see
gosh.
who can retain it. Got it.
Okay. I
So
see
many
you
times
do
you can
this.
tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
It's LA Clippers ball. Knocked loose. Jazz pick it up.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Conley tosses. Now ready with a couple of free throws.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him across the timeline. It's Conley. It's an 11-point game. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the
Get
best way.
bored, Rudy. Go D-Mitch. There's that floater.
Leonard to Paul George. To Williams. LA with 4 to shoot. Lou Williams. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in it. They even throw their bodies into
What?
it. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions.
You kidding me?
Jay, we talk about it all the time. The coaches in this league, who best puts their players in a position to shine? And now I give you Quinn Snyder.
I remember Quinn Snyder after an ugly loss to a
Really?
made some changes to their system. And here's the thing I love about Quinn Snyder. He recruited me when I was 15 and 16 years old. He was an assistant coach at Duke. The way he spoke to me really got me to buy in. He taught me that it was about being part of something bigger than yourself. And when you buy into what Quinn Snyder preaches, that's how you end up beating OKC in the first round NBA playoffs.
Fires the three, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Cleaning the offensive glass.
What? How's it not going?
Beverly into the front court. Margins 8. Big slam.
Oh my
He looked
God.
like he was on a mission.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25+ assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
Can't connect.
You know, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
It's 117.
Clippers have the basketball. Kawhi Leonard. Jumper's good.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
That's off the side of the rim. Short. Beverly into the front court. Now down 6. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Cashes in for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Beverly into the front court. Down 6. Wide open look, won't go. Conley. Message received. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Time expires to end the first half. Jazz have the lead.
The Jazz have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Offensively, they've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the